Good day, fellas. I hope you are ready for your extra daily dose of skill, and today we are going to play with Eagle. We haven't reviewed this tank for quite some time, and it's quite similar, but not really a tank compared to the T20. So now, let's quickly check out the armor of this tank and the T20, and starting with the T20, straight up paper. Nothing. Everyone shreds you like hot knife through the butter. It is anywhere from 80 to 100 millimeters thickness, right? Where the Eagle goes, it is way better armored, or let's say a bit better armored. It has that annoying superstructure, or I suppose to say frontal mantlet, which is not so simple to penetrate, and this is the most beautiful thing about this tank compared to the T20. But looking into the stats, where the T20 goes and where the Eagle goes, Eagle has a better DPM, it has about the same gun, well, a tiny touch worse accuracy, but better dispersions whenever you are moving and whenever you are traversing the tank, but it is slower. So very similar mother trucking tank, but not the same. And I am very well aware of that lower tier ratings are kind of outdated. I am very well aware of that, and we will be working on that for 2026 to re-rate everything. And if you watch the plans for 2026 as well, you will see the AI ratings coming as well to the index page, so this is going to be quite an interesting one. Anyways, nevertheless, in the past, I did not really appreciate Eagle so much as I do now, and I think Eagle is sitting somewhere maybe 3.5, maybe 4 mark where the tank goes, because on the one hand, whenever you are top tier, you can go into the heavy line and you can do some nasty stuff for the enemies, and on the other hand, whenever you are bottom tier, you can still do very similar things as the T20 can, right? So quite an interesting mother trucking vehicle. Now, the gun. 240 alpha damage in the tier 7 is okay, 172 millimeters of penetration and quite slow shell velocity of 830, but if you are loading the gold, you are getting that extra shell velocity, extra penetration up to 207. So what is that? You are getting 35 more penetration and the shell velocity stays the same. This is how the tank is looking like, and I think in this game we can be pretty successful. At least that's what I am hoping for, and that's what I would love to see. So let's see. We are starting our game properly while getting slapped by the Arta, who is screaming, move out of my way. At least that's how I imagine that. That's okay. Look, the playstyle is going to be straightforward and very simple here. I believe what we want to do, we want to take this corner position and we want to punish everyone who would try to side scrap, or alternatively just simply to play over there. And the main reason why we are highlighting this vehicle and why we are playing with this tank to begin with, it is extremely important thing to highlight that this tank could be obtained by farming drops during the December, right? And that being said, since this tank could be obtained for free, and there is quite a lot of people who already have the object 274 and Esterva 81, well, this is probably the next best choice, at least in my opinion. At least that's what I think. Okay, that being said, slowly but surely we are just trying to annoy this Jet Panther. Jet Panther is doing actually a pretty good job. I would not say that he is doing a bad job here by playing hold down to the certain extent. Good for him, he's doing well. Now, what we could do and how we could get involved here. I am very much considering slapping this P43 or alternatively cover 2 depending on the situation. We can clearly see that P43 is playing in kind of an open field. That is okay. And we can see that the cover 2, oh yeah, bless the Artas, fellas. What we would do if we could enjoy our game without getting clicked from the red line, right? It's okay. We know that. We are very, very well aware of that. We are not going to be picking this corner anymore. Now our mission is to say hello for Jet Panther. And Jet Panther it is. We will make sure that we are going to eliminate him from the game. And we could send him straight into the garage. That's what we need for a full happiness. Good. Very, very good. 1,500 damage already. And there is plenty of the stuff for us to do. Now, once again, where this tank gameplay goes, at least in my opinion, this tank is created to play hold down just because it has ability and opportunity to bounce one or another shot, right? I believe that is very important thing to highlight overall. That is the selling point of this tank, and plus on top of that, 240 alpha damage is not bad by any shape or any form, so that is just a benefit for this vehicle. At least that's what I would say. Now, the question is, would we be able to say hello for a mother trucker sitting in this area? I don't like it. No, we cannot do anything over there. How about this T29? I have a feeling that this T29 is kind of waiting for us here. So what that means we are just trying to build good enough angle to say hello for this cover too. Beautiful, so far so good, and we are not even getting spotted after we fired at him. Can we eliminate him from the game? Not quite. The gun handling for me personally from whenever I played with T20, I felt like T20 would have tiny touch better gun handling, that is for sure, but not by humongous margin, right? You still need to aim, you cannot snapshot like crazy mother trucker, but once again, by playing the tank properly, by using the good positioning, right, you can do many nasty stuff for the enemy forces, and this is what we are up to. This is exactly what we want to do, and we want to annoy the enemies left, right, and center. That is the most important thing. Meanwhile, we clearly can see IS over there. It doesn't really bother us because we want to punish him. Too bad I failed the shot. That's not the tank fail, that's my poor aim error. And once again, we are kind of alright. Good, we are punishing him once. Very nice. Now IS is very angry. Luckily, he is very angry. Good. That wasn't the smartest decision from his side. Now we are obviously eliminating him from the game, and we are farming as much damage as we physically and possibly can in this type of situation. We could see that this Tiger 1 was definitely full of a camo. That's good, and this is what we want to see. And now if we are going to be lucky, we are going to get our eyes on the clickers, and maybe even to punish this P43. We will never know that. We'll see. That's okay, not a big deal. We are very well aware of where this mother trucker is sitting at. We want to have a decent enough angle so we could start slapping enemy clickers. Luckily he missed the shot, but the P44 still can slap us, or M44 I suppose to say. Good. We are sitting on 3,500 damage. Not bad by any shape and by any form, fellas. Not bad by any shape or by any form. We are doing a very good job. And once again, for me personally, this tank is definitely just fitting right. I feel like I know how to play with it, and it feels to me like this tank would be mini Pershing, if you will. If you know how to play Pershing, there is a big chance that you will enjoy this mother trucking tank as well, right? At least this is how I feel about it. He's trying to slap me, shotgun me, and he actually did that successfully. Good for him. Nevertheless, very good game. We managed to find plenty of the free shots overall, and that was a very successful game. If we would compare this tank against the T20, I still think that T20 is a bit better tank, but it is way more specific. With Eagle 7, you can play significantly more aggressive than you can with a T20. And I have a feeling that you deserve T20 video as well. What do you think about that, considering that you supposed to be preparing 120,000 experience for T20 overall? So, you know, I definitely think that I need to refresh the video with that vehicle. Anyways, beautiful, solid ace, very, very nice. 4.1 thousand damage, 400 assisting damage. Obviously, we are first by experience and we are first by the damage. 152,000 profits as well, very good. Although, keep this in mind that 65,000 profits are coming from Holiday Ops mission and World of Tanks Plus mission. But nevertheless, this is a very, very solid thing and this is very solid performance if you would ask me. Beautiful, let's keep it up. Okay, round number 2, Paris. Paris it is. Tier 6 matchmaking, that is actually pretty good. We are not overthinking too much. We are going into the heavy line. Once again, keep this in mind that you want to be playing hold down with this vehicle, so your humongous frontal mantlet can bounce some shots, but it is not the most reliable experience, to say that the least. This is not the most reliable experience, folks. Okay, so Jet Panther. We are going to take our time and we are going to go for a blind shot because I believe that we should slap him. And now we are taking a very good position over there. We are going to knock both of those trees. Just like so. And just like so. And now we are going to have a private bush for ourselves. Private bush for ourselves. This is exactly what we are looking for and this is exactly what we need. Now, whenever enemies will do something stupid, as this T20 will peek, or someone else would peek over there, we are instantly making sure that we are punishing him without even asking his name. For obvious reasons, right? Simple as this, we have alpha damage, we can do that. T20, how are you doing? Trying to punish him. Unfortunately, we missed the shot, which is fair play. Not much what I can do about that. And now we are going to check out, do we have a good enough angle to say hello for Mr. Bled Prince? And yes, we do. Very, very good. 275 in the face. Bled Prince is thinking that something isn't right. And yes, something isn't right. You are giving me your hit points. Thank you. Would you be so kind to come back? No? That's it? You give up? Yep. Very nice. Now, we took a couple of the free shots, which is always very much appreciated. You know that and I know that. Free shots is always good. Very, very good. Meanwhile, I have a tank that is thinking about joining the battle over there. We're slapping him for 240 in the face. And now those bushes are behaving like the most beautiful double bush. This is how you are getting a lot of use by double bushing against the enemy tanks who has, or not only against the enemy tanks, but against the enemy tankers. You are playing not against the tanks, but tankers right there, and they are not really aware of that, who is punishing them, right? And we are just simply making sure to respot them once in a while and double bush. Respot them once in a while, double bush. Respot them once in a while, double bush. Simple as this, nothing crazy to talk about. This is a very typical gameplay if you know how to use it and abuse it, double bush mechanics, right? Beautiful. Beautiful, fellas. So far, we are doing a very, very good job. And there is still plenty of the things for us to do. Now, we can clearly see that we have a Cromwell moving through the open field. We have a light tank moving through the open field. What that means we are trying to build a good enough angle to say hello for them. Too bad that we missed the shot. Not much what I can change about that, obviously, but it is okay. We try to do our best. Now, I would not act surprised if Mr. Cromwell would try to figure out who is living here around the corner, and as a matter of fact, I think I could easily, I repeat, easily go for a Cromwell and slap him, honestly. Okay, I can see you. I can see you, my man. I can see you having a good time. Me too. Meanwhile, there is a T20 going through the open field. That's good. Let's try to punish him. Beautiful punishment for this T20. That is okay. He is eliminated from the game. Excellent. Now we are going for Mr. Cromwell for obvious reasons. All we want to do, we want to eliminate him from the game. And one-shotable. Beautiful. Too bad I missed the shot. Doesn't really change absolutely anything. Cover 2 in the open field. How are you doing? The chance of him reacting properly is probably low. This is exactly what happened. He did not react properly. Good, 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 good. Can we Can we be more aggressive over there? Our team is winning this battle quite easily. Good. Our light tank is making sure that this cover 2 would regret his life choices. That's okay. And I want to keep it this way. I am taking my time to aim. We eliminated the P43 BIS, which is very much appreciated. And now, what we would love to do, we would love to go in front and say hello for T3485. And after that, we are going to hunt the clickers. That's all we need to do for a full happiness in this type of situation, right? The T3485 definitely escaped. He figured it out if he is not going to run away for his life. He will pay a big price for that. So, you know, that is a thumbs up for a gentleman for realizing that. That means that he is paying attention. But meanwhile, we are getting awarded by the clicker who doesn't have a map awareness or he doesn't pay attention to the map, which is very, very good. Now we are making sure that we are just simply going to push in front towards this gentleman, obviously trying to go for some snapshots, although it is always quite a journey, especially against them. Well, especially whenever you are playing with a tier 7s or 6s or 5s, you know, overall the guns are not so good of those tiers. But nevertheless, we are not giving up. We locked our target at this point in time, and we are saying hello for this T3485. Not a big surprise that he is bouncing a couple of the shots left, right, and center. We want to lit him on fire. Too bad we failed. But honestly speaking, we don't really care about this. We just want to eliminate him from the game. And the rest is history. Now, all we need to do, we need to go for this T34. And we will make sure that he would regret his life choices, obviously. Now, he's getting slapped by our light tank, who is doing a good job, but we are ramming him to death nevertheless. And we are just showing the dominance. We are just showing the dominance over there, folks. I would say that we have done absolutely amazing job over there. I would say that we played well. And in both of those games, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, we did something awesome. I must admit that the matchmaking, whenever you are playing against the tier 6s, whenever you are playing with a tier 7 tank, is pretty good as well. You know, we need to keep this in mind. But other than that, I am playing very, very, very good. Very good, fellas. I'm impressed with myself. You know, who would else pet me if not me? Fellas, who would pet me if not me? This is the question. No one, fellas. No one. I need to pet myself once in a while. Beautiful game. Another ace. Gazillion of the experience. 4,100 damage. 300 assisting damage. Definitely can't complain about it. Very, very good. And we have 155,000 profits as well. Although keep this in mind that 65,000 profits are coming from Holiday Ops bonus and World of Tanks Plus bonus. So in reality, the profits would be 90,000. Still, nevertheless, absolutely amazing. And now let's go for a last one, and let's try to be smart, and let's try to keep it up. So far, our performance with a tier 7, we are playing for 4,100 DPG and 400 assisting damage. So we are killing it. Okay, this is definitely going to be significantly harder, that's for sure. We have Westfield standard battle and tier 8 matchmaking. I think this is going to be the battle whenever I will shoot quite a bit of the premium rounds. Because this 35mm of penetration can make quite a difference. At least that's what I would say, so. Also, since shell velocity is quite slow of this tank, you could definitely consider having the better shell velocity perk as well. That could work very, very well as well. That could work extremely well. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Hi, is it a real skill? Greetings. Oops. Mistyped that, but that's okay. Let's try to punish Mr. Blade Prince. Also, dirty clicker. Skill, I'm doing this for missions. Yeah. We hear that. We hear that. We heard that before, Mr. Ozo. Okay, let's try to join the city. Hopefully we will get quite some use. I need to highlight one thing, that it is quite slow tank for a medium tank standards, that is for sure. I see. So missions. You see, I know excuse of any mother trucker that is clicking missions, critical hits, missions. I see how it goes. I see how it goes, indeed. Okay. Our goal is to try to get involved over there, I can tell you that much. Our goal is to try to get involved. This is going to be the hardest game, but matchmaking doesn't make the things easy here either. I can tell you that much. Nevertheless, we need to risk it for the biscuit, and we need to get a bit more involved over there. I know that S1, I am aware of that, but in the same time, I can't do anything but to try to punish them, right? I would love to say that we would have any other choice in this type of situation, but we don't. All we can do is we can try to make sure that the heavy tanks will take one for the team into the side. That's all we can do. It's okay. We can't complain about that. We are fine. Let's take a second and let's try to punish the Starva S1. And I believe this is the moment. No, not yet. I was considering about going base for a base defense, but I think this is not the right call yet. I would say that dealing with Kava 13 would be significantly smarter way to do the things. At least that's what I want to believe. I think Kava 13 is asking for it, and in the same time we are very close for that Starva S1. So if we are going to do the things properly, we should send him straight to the garage. Unfortunately, we could not do that. Meanwhile, clickers are in danger. There is one gentleman who is moving through the open field and trying to mess all of them up. But once again, what we are trying to do, we are trying to get our sight on the triangles. For obvious reasons, we definitely need to figure out how we could get some more use here, because oh my bananas, they are just simply slapping literally everyone in the face. I think I know the position from where we can get a bit better angle, because this is exactly what we are looking for at this point in time. And we know about the Sioux sitting over there. That's okay. We are aware of that. Our Jeffs will make sure to slap the living crap out of them, and soon we are going to take the position over there. Meanwhile, we have Aladdin, who is trying to punish us, but I don't really mind too much about that, with all honesty. And now we are trying to spot for obvious reasons. Meanwhile, we know that the heavy tank is sitting right about here, so we are taking our time to aim properly, and we want to punish him. Too bad that we failed our shot, but once again, we have all time in the world of tanks. We don't need to panic. All we need to do, we need to keep bursting him. Good, he's eliminated. Very, very nice. So this is the moment whenever we are trying to get involved and whenever we are trying to punish this Sioux. Luckily for us, Sioux doesn't pay too much attention, so we are going to shoot him just like so. And now we are sitting in the position whenever Aladdin is alone. What that means, whenever Aladdin is alone, we want to get the right angle from where we would be able to say hello to him and obviously send him straight into the garage, right? Aladdin is going through the open field. It will take some time for us to aim, but we are taking our time. We are okay, and he is going straight into the garage. That is completely fine. And now double clickers. And couple of the tanks left. This is quite a hard journey for us, at least in my opinion, but I don't really think that we could change anything about this. We need to be smart and we need to be playing somewhere around this area. I mean, I could go completely for a base defense, but I'm not entirely sure is it the correct choice. Maybe it is. Maybe it is, yeah. I think this could be better for us. Or maybe not even base defense, but this position over there, because it's very, very hard to dig some other trackers who are playing here. So let's try to do that. And yes, with a T20, I would feel significantly better by relocating, because it has definitely better speed and whatnot, but I think we are going to be fine. Patience, fellas. Patience, that's what we need for a full happiness. Let's relocate, just like so. We are fine. We will take this bush over there, so hopefully from this bush we will be able to spot mother tracker sitting in this area and everything is going to be alright. Everything is going to be alright. I hope that Cover 13 did not figure it out to push like this. That would be a shame. That would be a shame, folks. Okay, here you go. We are in the position from where we want to play the game. We have 7 minutes. There is no need for us to panic or to push anyone. We are feeling completely okay. We have all time, no need to rush. All good. I would love to say that I could make pressure like this, but if both of them are sitting in this area, it would be very, very difficult and very, very complicated. At least this is how am I looking into all of this, and I definitely don't want to be in Kaku hole, if you will. I definitely do not want to be in the Kaku hole. Yeah, this is going to be quite something. Okay, let's take a second, relax, take it easy. We will start moving in next 2 to 3 minutes. But until then, we are just simply sitting over there. We are just waiting patiently. The problem is that they could be anywhere. What do you think is the chance of Jet Panther sitting here? I'm not getting spotted after I shoot. I think here. Oh! The suicide guy go spot. Okay. Jet Panther. Okay, very, very nice. Jet Panther is over there. Good, good, good. Now we know both of them should be able. Good job. Both of them should be able to slap him. Now we can get closer over there and maybe to even slap the clickers. That's what we need for a full happiness. Okay, clickers are clicking this Sue. Not a big surprise. And cover 13 is down to 2 shottable. Definitely far away from being ideal, but that's what we have. Okay. Cover 13. Okay, 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 relax, take it easy, we are fine. We know he is protecting the clickers. Okay. We need to relocate like so. Now this is going to be a very, very hard bit for us, but we are going to be okay. We know that one clicker is sitting in this area, and we know that other clicker should be sitting somewhere here next to the red line. And Kava 13 is quite a dangerous tank as well, I can tell you that much. It is quite a dangerous tank, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Definitely not the easiest way to do the things. Unless he is stock. Then we can easily slap him. But since he has the elite rating score visible, that means that he is in stock. That usually means that he is in stock. Let's see. 3 minutes left. We have plenty of time. We need to be smart. We need to be smart, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we need for a full happiness. Okay. Let's try to figure out if he's still sitting over there. He doesn't. He could have moved into the city. He could have moved into the city. Okay, let's eliminate the clickers then. Beautiful shot, 330 alpha damage. He's panicking, he's screaming, he's running, he's dead. Now we need one more. One more clicker. Do you think he could relocate, like, completely? Clicker with a keyboard. That would be unusual. That would be very, very unusual. Clicker with a keyboard. Clicker with a keyboard. Okay. That isn't great. That isn't great. Can I go for a base defense in time? I don't think I can. I don't think I can. I will try to do my best, but we'll see. Let's hope that our guy will decap the base once. That's all we can hope for. Nope. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Okay. Maybe. Maybe. All good. You did your best. Everything is okay. 15 seconds. Can we eliminate them from the game or we can't? No. Ay, 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 ay. We tried to do our best. That was a bad decision. I could have expected him to move in front, but I thought he won't. You know, I thought he's going to play a bit safer over there. It's okay. Not much what we can change about it. We played to the best of our ability, and enemies were simply better than we were. We need to be humble, and we need to accept it. That was probably a mistake to pretty much attack the enemy clicker or even to go down. If I would go up, back for a base defense, that would have been a different story, but it is how it is. Nevertheless, 2.1 thousand damage, 1.1 thousand assisting damage. We are first by experience. We are fourth by the damage over there, and we got 101,000 profit, but keep this in mind, that 44,000 credits are coming from completing the mission, so that is important thing to say. Other than that, I think we did well, and we are kind of okay. Our performance with this tank is 3.4 thousand average damage, 600 assisting damage. I think we killed this session, and I think that we played like a champions. But you let me know in the comment section down below. Keep this in mind that this is an extra channel, and I believe not many of you are subscribed there, so if you would hit that sub button, which is literally free, that would mean a world to me. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you, and see you very, very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.